Hello and welcome back to the Comet Weekly, your community, your news every week. I'm Hadley Bartling.
And I'm Aiden Chandler. Every week we bring you the latest and up-to-date news here at Velma Schools.
Aiden, don't know if you noticed, but it's Valentine's season. Just a few days until Valentine's Day.
Hadley, do you know the story around Valentine's Day?
Yes, of course. It's a day celebrating love. There's a man baby in a diaper that shoots love arrows at couples. Everyone knows that.
You mean Cupid?
Yeah, I prefer to call him man baby in a diaper.
Well, the origin of Valentine's Day was when a 3rd century Roman emperor executed 2 men on February 14th in back-to-back years, both with the name of Valentine.
Ugh, that's depressing. I like the man baby diaper story.
Let's go to the news. Congratulations to Mr. Harris and the academic team. Last Saturday, they competed in state academic meet at Rogers State. Despite not bringing home the championship, it was a successful season for the academic team, as this was the first time in school history that we qualified for the state meet.
And not to be outdone, our 4th grade academic team competed in Sterling this past Monday, finishing second. Good job, guys.
Today, during second hour, in Dr. Halavity's room, Lisa Hefner will be here to work on resumes with our seniors.
Now for this week's Teacher Spotlight. This week we move up to our 3rd grade and Mrs. Kylie Harless. Here's Brylan Mullen. I'm Jagger Sanders, sitting in for Brylan Mullen. This week's Teacher Spotlight is Kylie Harless. This is Miss Harless's 8th year of teaching and her 7th year at Velma. She spent her first years teaching at a school in OKC. She teaches 3rd grade, and her favorite thing to teach is math because she likes watching the kids feel proud of themselves when they master a new skill. She has been married for 4 years to her high school sweetheart, Dalton. She has a stepson, Dagan, who is 10 and attends Marlowe, a daughter named Nora who goes to Cleo, and another daughter named Lizzie who is 4 months old. Miss Harless was born and raised here and graduated from Velma in 2013. Some fun facts about her are that outside of teaching, she loves to spend time with her family, travel, go to the lake, eating great food, and reading. That is all for this week's Spotlight. Now back to you in the studio. Thanks, Brylan. Next week, we wrap up 3rd grade as we visited with Miss Cassie Russell. Before we go to Comet Kids, every week we will bring you the word of the week in the elementary. This week's word of the week is self-control.
Before we go back to weather and sports, the Quad Squad is back this week to get us ready for Valentine's Day, which is just around the corner. Ladies
and gentlemen.
Welcome back to another episode of the Quad Squad Shenanigans.
Today we're going to be asking kids Valentine's Day questions and giving them a Valentine's Day card.
Let's roll. Who am I here with?
Ella.
And do you like pink or red more?
Pink.
And she got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Tite.
And do you like red or pink more?
Red.
And he also got a card from the Quad Squad.
Okay, who am I here with?
Easton.
Do you have a Valentine's Day date?
Yes.
Who?
Bailey.
Here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Henry.
And do you like the color red or pink more?
Red.
Red. Okay, and she got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Mason.
And do you like the color red or pink more?
Red.
And he got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Wiley.
And do you have a Valentine's Day date?
No.
Well, he also got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Lily.
And are you sending a crush to anyone?
No.
No? Okay, well, she got a card from the Quad Squad.
Okay, who am I here with?
Haley.
Do you have a Valentine's Day date?
No.
Here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Maddie.
And do you like red or pink more?
Pink.
And she also got a Valentine's Day card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Landon.
And are you sending a crush to anyone?
No.
Okay, well, here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Okay, who am I here with?
Brighton.
Do you have a Valentine's Day date?
No.
Well, here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Thanks.
Okay, who am I here with?
Layla.
Are you sending a crush to anybody?
No.
Ooh, she said no. Here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Molly.
And are you sending a crush to anyone?
My sister.
Your sister? Well, here you go. Here's a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Ella.
And do you like pink or red more?
Pink.
And she got a card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Skyway.
Are you sending a crush to anybody?
I don't think so.
No. Well, here's your Valentine's Day card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Miranda.
And do you have a Valentine?
No.
Well, here you go. You can have a card from the Quad Squad.
Okay, who am I here with?
Mabry.
Do you have a crush?
Yes.
Who's your crush?
Sawyer Jenkins.
Here's your card from the Quad Squad.
you.
Okay, who am I here with?
Landon.
Are you sending a crush to anybody?
Yeah.
Who?
Emerson.
Ooh, here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Who am I here with?
Kimber.
And are you sending a crush to anyone?
Yeah.
Who?
Maddie.
Okay, and she also got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Lucas Bell.
And do you like red or pink more?
Red.
And they both got a card from the Quad Squad.
Okay, who am I here with?
Cannon.
Are you sending a crush to anybody? No. Be honest. Be honest. Are you? Spill it.
Nah.
Spill it.
Nah.
Not your girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? No. Okay. Well, here's a card from the Quad Squad. Okay, who am I here with?
With Diana.
Do you like red or pink better?
Pink.
Okay, who am I here with?
Daxton.
Do you have a Valentine's Day date?
It's Zeba.
Ooh, and he got a card from the Quad Squad. Who am I here with?
Trent.
Do you have a Valentine's Day date?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's not what Miss Corey told me. Well, here's you a Valentine's Day card.
Who am I here with?
Livy.
And do you have a Valentine's Day date?
Yes.
Who is it?
Stratton.
Okay, well, here's a card from the Quad Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, welcome back to your Comet Weekly Weather. Due to fortunate events, Brylan will not be joining us today, maybe because I fired him. Anyways, so the highest today is going to be 57 degrees. It's going to feel like, oh, that's not up there. Anyways, we'll have sunshines and clouds mixed today. Northwest winds, 15 miles per hour, I don't know. Friday is going to be partly cloudy, 61 degrees at the highest, 54 at the lowest. Saturday is going to be pretty warm, which is nice. It's going to be sunny with 71 at the highest, 33 at the lowest. Sunday is going to be mostly cloudy. You're going to be a lot colder, with 46 at the highest and 32 at the lowest. And Monday is going to be rainy with the highest being 38 and the lowest being 29. And Tuesday, you might want to find some ice skates because there's a possible chance of having ice with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 23. Ka-ching.
The junior high basketball season is coming to a close. Both the Lady Comets and Comets are competing this week in the end-of-season Oilfield Conference tournament at Elmer City. Both teams play today starting at 12:30. The high school basketball teams are getting close to playoff time. Both squads came away with victories, defeating Apache on Saturday and Elmer City on Tuesday. The high school ends the week tomorrow night against Wilson, and that game will also be our homecoming game. Before we go back to the studio, here's a look at the upcoming games for the Comet and Lady Comets for the week of February 10th. For Comic Sports, I'm Zakiah Tiger.
Before we go, this Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. Our reporter Jagger Sander went around campus to get predictions on who they think is going to win the game. Let's take a look. I'm here today with Miss Bear. Miss Bear, who do you got on the Super Bowl?
I have the Eagles to win because Jalen Hurts is their quarterback.
I'm here today with Miss Pogue. Miss Pogue, who do you got on the Super Bowl?
Can they both lose? No, I don't like the Eagles as a Cowboys fan, but I am so tired of the Chiefs, so I'm going to have to go with the Eagles.
All right, I'm here today with Loudon. Who do you got to win the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
All right, I'm here today with Miss Corey. Miss Corey, who do you got on the Super Bowl?
Well, listen, I'm not an Eagles fan, not an NFL fan like I am a college fan, but I do like Creed Humphreys and I do like James Winchester, so go Chiefs.
All right, I'm here today with Coach T. Coach T, who do you got on the Super Bowl?
So you're asking me who's going to win between the Kansas City Fighting Taylor Swifts or the Philadelphia Eagles? To me, that's a no-brainer. Philadelphia Eagles all the way.
All right, I'm here today with the coaches. Who do y'all got on the Super Bowl?
I got Philly.
Philly.
Coach Burton.
Philly.
That's all the time we have of this episode of the Comet Weekly. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And please feel free to spread the word about us.
And don't forget to check out our daily Comet News Live show on our Comet News Network Facebook page. Every day we're in school at around 1 p.m. for your daily Velma Elma news. Until next week, I'm Hadley Bartling.
And I'm Aiden Chandler. Ka-chow.